What up, guys, and welcome back to Tips for Free. What I've got for you today is more games on historic team-up Battlecrier. That's right. We made it into the numbers this week with Wizards. We haven't been playing too much, but we have one more final test to perform for the Battlecrier deck. We never quite got there before. We're in the numbers, and we want to see how the deck performs at the highest levels. So that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to check that out. Now I'm getting to that point where I'm feeling not so much into Magic cards. I always do this. I drift in and out of games. I've been doing it with Warframe for years. I even did it for Black Desert Online for years. Not so much this year, but I have a habit to drift in and out of games. And I just wanted to give everyone a warning on my channel that, hey, I'm kind of feeling it again. Now, maybe the new set drops, and maybe there's something really crazy out there that I want to try out. But for me, for right now, I'm feeling games like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm feeling different phone games, even like Tactics. I never really played Teamfight Tactics before, and I recently found a game that does that. It's Clash Royale Tactics. Let's see, I'm playing Path of Exile 2 with my girlfriend and my buddy. I'm playing No Man's Sky with my buddy, and I still got to get my HOTS games in with my buddy. So I just have a lot of video game action to keep up on, and my attention is just sort of fading away from Magic cards right now. So what led us to this path, right? Well, first off, Magic cards is a more expensive mobile game. It's not like whale level stuff, but it's very expensive if you want to keep up and play different stuff to keep it fresh. It really is. I even have 2 accounts where I try to reduce the cost that I'm spending on Magic cards, and over the past year I've spent over $300, and my collection is very modest. Also, Wizards is actively trying to destroy their game. They're coming out with stupid bullshit that nobody cares about, like Spider-Man and SpongeBob and all this bullcrap. And then they have all these alternate arts that are the same names. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that I feel like I don't care about at all, and it just frustrates me, and it kind of drives me away from the game. But also, it's the decisions that they make. They have things like, in Timeless, they're slowly trying to transition it into Legacy. And so what that means for the player is every few months, there's going to be a release of new cards for a format that's not supposed to change too much. They're throwing all these new cards in, and they're not even effectively shaking up the format. So you want to try new things, you're going to lose. You want to try new things, it's going to cost you money. And guess what? They're just going to change it in a month anyways. So strip mines are in. Combo is boring. Now you're looking at like Show and Tell being the best deck over interesting fun combo decks that could have shined a lot more. So all that noise pushed me over to Historic. Well, I'm having fun with the format, at least for now. I'm playing things like Wizards all the time, and it just feels so great to burn out these fast creature-based decks. It feels like it really has an edge on the meta, but realistically, after I solve a problem, I don't want to sit there and play it into the ground every day, day in and day out. So that, combined with the channel just going absolutely nowhere, I'm not exactly motivated to make videos that, 25 people are going to watch. So I'm just kind of out here doing my own thing right now. I figured I'd throw together my final Battlecrier video for Best of One ladder and see where it takes us. So with that out of the way, let's get into the battles. Right into the battles. We've got 2 land, Utopia Sprawl, a bunch of dudes that make mana. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. Man, I gotta share with you guys, I only did 3 matches today. I thought I'd sit down and do a bit while my girlfriend gets a workout in, but my doggy was looking at me, and those puppy dog eyes, I couldn't resist. I had to take him on a walk. So I'm gonna wrap this video up pretty quick, but I'll show you what matches I pulled in real quick. So turn 1 versus Energy, we mulliganed to 6. We put out the Birds of Paradise, the Bop, the mana ramp. Fragment turn 1, or his turn 2, I should say. So we kind of want him to burn those early on, right? Not too big of a deal if he's spending mana to blow up our dudes if we've got real dudes to play. So turn 2, I just sprawl. I figure save Phantasmal Image for a Trailblazer combo. Raptor comes down. Energy in Historic. It's a nightmare. Soul Warden gets popped. Alright, so we've got 4 mana now. I'm looking at Trailblazer. And then next turn we can go off. This is very important for your sequencing. You kind of want to set up a Battlecrier turn in which you already have Trailblazer out. Otherwise, how do you draw all those cards? I keep seeing people just play out the Battlecrier naked. And that's fine to do sometimes, but you know, not in matchups like this. So we get the Trailblazer down. Path to Exile comes out, so he's going to give us some mana ramp. Lucky we're running 3 forests, not just 2. Yeah, I guess we just bring Wellspring to hand. We could even straight up slam the Battlecrier, but I want to do a little bit better than that. We're looking for a Malevolent Rumble. Ronus. Trailblazer's where it's at, though. Two cards in hand for opponent. We get the Trailblazer off the top. So lucky. So now, do we slam the Battlecrier or the Trailblazer? I think we go Trailblazer first. There's also an argument to plotting it here. We end up slamming it because we've got the Battlecrier. Battlecrier into Image. And we can potentially go off with this. So this dude literally just has all removal cards. Really strong versus creature-based decks. We end up slamming the Wellspring, so we've got a 5/5 blocker, but his energy level's pretty high, so he should be able to attack here with the Flyer. One card in hand. Zenith. Zenith, that is huge. So first we want a Zenith for a Trailblazer, and that'll give us card draw. And then we can slam the Battlecrier, and then slam the Image, and start drawing crazy cards. Alright, so we get our card draw here. Land. Great. Another land. Okay. We should have imaged first. Yeah, we're just, yeah. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Misplay, concede. That's how we do that. That's fair, you know? That's the law. Alright, shaking the rust off, getting right into the next battle. Oh no. This is, yeah, we kept a no green land. That's horrible. This might be another concede too. Wow. Nope, we found the forest. Alright, so the RNG saved us there. But this hand is absolutely stacked. So we're looking at Battlecrier, turn 3, right? Right into Trailblazer, Metamorph win the game. Take blue here. You always want to be floating either blue or green. Green is the priority 1 and blue is a priority 2. But you always want both. So now we draw the Battlecrier. Draw 3 more cards. And we hit a brick wall. So we can bring Jengatha to hand, or we can straight up cast the Battlecrier. I opt for the Battlecrier play. 27 health. He's not gonna, you know, we're not gonna attack him down next turn without another big combo play. But with the Kiora and the Image and the Sprawl, we should be in a good spot. Alright, so first things first, slam down Kiora. Yeah, I guess we'll pay. No reason not to, we've got piles of mana.
My octopus for a walk.
Alright, so we've got 1 Karn, and surprisingly we hit basically nothing. We don't get life gain off of this Karn. System message, a update is required soon. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just thinking here, I'm like, if I go Karn, I can get the Vigilance First Strike thing. I can also grab Roaming Thorn to get a bunch more dudes. I can grab the Phyrexian Metamorph. I really don't want to overdraw though, so I'm just going to grab the Metamorph. That's basically going to guarantee double Karn. And with the Malevolent Rumble, it should super guarantee the Karn. Double Karn. Okay. Drawing the whole frickin' deck now. One Karn, 2 Karn. Alright, we found it. Double Karn combo.
I am Sleeper Agent's walk. I will guide Dominaria's fate.
I'll speed it up for you guys. into the final battle. We've got 3 land, a Utopia Sprawl, Zenith, Battlecrier, Karn. You can't really ask for too much more than that. Started off right away with some ramp. We'll grab red, get our colors online. Fragment on turn 1. It's going to slow us down, but not too much. We kind of want more cards anyways, so get the Birds of Paradise out there. Fragment of Reality number 2 comes down. Takes care of our Birds of Paradise. We're not able to ramp. The ramping is not allowed in this game. However, we've got the Fanatic here, and he's got 2 removal spells. He's done no damage. We're not in a hurry here. We're not going to slam the Battlecrier into red-white. Oh shit, what is that? Fear of being hunted. Opponent must block. Great. Excellent. Okay. So he's like a hasty mid-range deck. So if I play the Battlecrier dies, right? But we don't have mana for Ronas yet. So, I mean, either it's pass or play the Battlecrier. Oh, feels bad, man. Screaming Nemesis haste, okay. Effigy haste. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of damage. So we're glad we played the Battlecrier there. Now we've got Ronus. That'll help a lot. Off the top, we get the Forest. So the plan is survive without losing Ronus. Zenith for Outlaw. Zenith for Battlecrier. We could also Battlecrier. We could also double Zenith for Battlecrier. Karn do the combo, but we need a spell off the top here. It's not lethal, so we're going to let that go. We're going to let it slide. And we get the image. So now I've got to think, do I want to play Karn and do the Karn combo and kind of finish it with an image at the very end? It could take quite a bit of time too. 50 casts. Man, I'm not up for 50 casts. It sounds like a pain in my ass. Alright, let's see. Let's try our luck on the dude's win. Yeah, I don't got the 50 clicks in me. I'm still kind of trying to think about it. But then I realized that I don't have blue mana anyways. So the Outcast Trailblazer, I called him an outlaw. So the Outcast Trailblazer is the way to go. And we land the Zenith off the top. That's clutch. So we could have played Karn and gotten the roaming throne instead. But I figure right now we already have 16 damage in the air. So I go for the Trailblazer play because it's already lethal. And I could keep going here. Looks like I've got a land to play Rumble with. I've got image that I can play off of finding something else, but lethal in the air. That's all she wrote. Get the Trailblazer. Trailblazer can be cast with the Stomping Ground. Trailblazer can make a blue, make Fantasia. You know, you see it. It's just not worth it. We're gonna go face. And that's the video, guys. I've got to apologize for not doing more matches. It's sloppy work, but that's what you get. It's got the right price tag on it. It's all free, baby. Thanks for watching.